Hi all, Ellen here, and I'm bringing you a little bit of a preview of the new Stellaris New Horizons beta. And the big part of this beta, the fun, exciting thing the developers are really excited by, the beta testers are really excited by, well, it's not the Vulcans. It's the fact for the first time you'll be able to play as the Borg. The Borg Collective will be in the game as a playable race, and it is fun, let me tell you. So what I'm going to do a little quick preview here. We're just going to break down the 4 or 5 things that I've been finding the most fun just sort of staring at while playing as the Borg here. And in particular, I'll note that I've only got a few hours playing with them, and they're already a ton of fun. The devs are working on it basically daily. There's a ton of discussion going on in the closed beta. Every day it feels like there's a new patch, there's new updates, so what you're seeing right now, this is beta footage, but just to give you a little bit of a taste for a couple minutes here of what's coming in the new patch. The first thing I want to highlight is the Unimatrix itself. Right here, we're in our main Unicomplex system, which is up where you'd normally expect to see it here. Let me tell you, the Unimatrix, it is massive. Look at this thing. It's pretty. I love what they've done to highlight it. It's big. It's fun to look at. And it's kind of ridiculous when you start poking around in here. So you've got your governors, etc., star bases. But each hub of the Unimatrix is 25 with its own cool graphics going on, and then you have another one. And you can unlock it. There's different locations here. This one's blocked. But all of these can be unlocked. And then there are more expansion sections. Now, they're expensive. 5,000 minerals and some influence there. But this is the Unimatrix, and it is impressive, and it becomes your home base that is... Well, it feels impenetrable. It's massive. It's fun to play with. It's fun to build everything on there. And who needs, extra systems, core systems, when you've got 5 25s in one sector? In addition to the Unimatrix, everyone wants to see ships. We've got little patrol frigates here, diamonds, small and larger spheres, but of course, the devs have put in a gorgeous Borg cube. And let me tell you, these cubes are fun. If we start moving them here, it just looks right. They are intimidating, they're scary, they float across the world, and the cube alone, it's 72,000 power. You throw one of these in there against, a big fleet or something like that, which I might show you in a minute, and it's just, amazing. Let me tell you, combat's pretty too. Right now, we've got a Borg fleet in the Sol system attacking, going after a Sovereign, a bunch of other smaller ships. Obviously, we outnumber them, but just the proper green lasers, the noise is perfect. You see the combat just looks gorgeous, those impacts there. And yeah, the right size, that's a Sovereign trying to attack a Borg cube. You can tell that the size difference there is painful, and the Sovereign's gone, so don't think this fight's going particularly well for the United Earth forces. But let me tell you, combat is fun. You can literally send in one cube and just wreck so many things. It is a joy to watch. You may be asking yourself, well, what do you do after combat? Well, you take over planets and you assimilate them. So we've taken some Borg drones here with a war goal to assimilate Kazon, which are going to force demands. We will get Kazon, it'll be ours, and then if you look here on the surface, there's a whole bunch of Kazon folks, hanging out. But the Borg grow by assimilating. And so what happens is, over time, if we check back in, nothing yet. There's all sorts of rules, but things going on. We've assimilated the first member of the species. And so if we pop back in, you'll see a Borg drone there. You'll see a Borg drone growing. You keep on looking here. You'll start to see more Borg drones as we get more and more of these folks assimilated. And what's happened here is we have now turned all of them into Borg drones, which is kind of amazing. They're not happy with us, but that's okay. They're Borg drones. They're going to be fine. So we've assimilated them. It is sort of the way you expand in this game, and happiness doesn't matter, so we don't care. So there you go. Assimilation. It's kind of dirty, but let me tell you, expand pretty damn quick. Well, there you have it, guys. That's what's the new patch. The new patch is going to be the Borg as a playable race. Get to play with the cubes and the spheres and assimilate folks like you kind of probably always wanted since you first met the Borg, because let me tell you, they're fun. Obviously, when this comes out, I'm going to be doing a playthrough of this race. Hope you guys enjoy. It's something to look forward to. And yeah, drop by, tell the devs that they're doing an awesome job, and if you're excited by it, if you haven't seen it already and you want to play the Borg, check out New Horizons. Great mod for Stellaris and a lot of fun. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.